Time to go ahead and tell you what I'm going to give away. So here's a little sneak peek. Woo! Welcome back to the Wake Man channel. Alright, so I'm sure you're here because the thumbnail brought you here. Yes, I am doing another giveaway and I'm going to give you the details in this video. I did make it out to the lake on Memorial Day. Normally I would camp all weekend and get multiple days out, but the weather was just really crappy that weekend. And also the water level wasn't up to be able to launch where we normally camp. So I just did another day trip to the other lake that I go to, and the wind picked up pretty much right away. I did some wakeboarding, but coming off of my Alabama trip, I was feeling really stiff again, and I've literally learned just based on that Alabama trip that all of my stiffness and all of my break-in period is probably due just to the fact that that I'm riding in cold temperatures. Just one of those things I have to deal with here in Montana. I did get a good bit of surfing in, so I'm going to share some clips with you on that. Working on airing out a little higher and working my way back to the surf flip, which I'm going to try that real soon here. Starting to feel real comfortable on a surfboard because coincidentally I've had a lot of surfing time this year. I was also working on a little bit of my backside surfing, so I'll just jump into those clips right now. Alright, so you can tell I'm having fun there, and I'm getting better and better at those surf airs. And make sure you keep tuning into my channel because I'll be trying that surf flip again here real soon. So let's get to the point and talk about the giveaway. I want to just talk about my last giveaway. So my last giveaway, I gave away my surfboard, my 2017 Hi-Fi, and the results were weird. Basically, I was at about a little over, I think I was at about 120 or so subscribers at the time, and my goal was to get to 1,000 subscribers, so that was the point of the giveaway. What was funny is I totally expected I'd have 800 plus entries into that drawing, but I ended up having 10% of that. I had 84 entries into that drawing. So it was really interesting how that worked out. I think probably a lot of it was the fact that I was getting my subscribers naturally, which obviously took more time, so that drawing went on for a year and a half. The prize isn't as big in this one. I'm not giving away a surfboard this time, but the good news is I'm going to do a timed giveaway this time. So in other words, this giveaway is going to end at a very specific time no matter what. So that way it doesn't go on for a year and a half. Time to go ahead and tell you what I'm going to give away. So here's a little sneak peek. So maybe you guys can start guessing in the comments below. So I'm going to go ahead and open this thing up. First of all, I'll let you see that right there. So I'm not sure if you'll see that mirrored or not because I do have it on selfie mode right now. But this is a DJI Osmo Mobile 2, I believe. So it's a gimbal, and this thing is basically brand new. I actually got this as part of a package I bought with my last phone, and I thought it'd be great as a backup to the gimbal that I use all the time. I use the Zhuyin, I'm not sure how you say that, gimbal. It's like the Zhuyin Smooth 2 or something like that. And The reason why I decided to give this one away is because this particular gimbal does not have one of the features that I use mainly when I film wakeboarding, or when I have somebody filming me wakeboarding, or whatever you want to say there. So I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to give you some shots where I show you there's two different modes on this gimbal. It has a stay in place mode, which means it's going to point at one specific location, and you can move it wherever you want, but the camera's going to stay pointed at that location, stay level, and just not even move at all. Then it also has a mode where it moves along with you, so it keeps the camera level. So whatever movement you're doing, it will not jerk around, and it'll stay level, but it'll move up and down and around just depending on how you're moving your hand. The mode that it does not have, that I use all the time, is the mode where you can still move it side to side and it'll move with you, but when you go up and down, it stays in place like this. DJI just did not put that mode in this particular gimbal, I guess, and that makes it hard for me to get really good footage, because you know, a lot of times I have people filming me and they might look away or something, but if you have that mode where it stays level, it doesn't move up and down at all, but it'll move side to side, it keeps your footage nice for filming wakeboarding and surfing specifically. I'll also put a link right above me where I covered the items that I film with on a normal basis, and this is one of them. So you can see that Zhuyin smooth gimbal. I'm actually going to buy another one of those gimbals, that way I can use my old one as a backup, and I'll have the new one to use, because they do wear out over time. I've had them kind of have electronic problems before. I'm on this is actually my third gimbal I've had. I'm on my second Zhuyin gimbal. So I just like to have a backup, because if I'm out filming, if I'm out wakeboarding and one takes a crap, you can really tell in the footage. So this is not just for people who do a lot of filming or vlogging. I mean, if you just want your filming to be smooth, regardless if you're just doing it for fun or whatever it is, this is going to help a lot. So that's the prize. Just to give you a little more close up, there's the options there. It's kind of how you turn it on and switch the modes. You can actually have it. It has an app, and you can actually have it control your camera, hit record on and off there. This just moves it up and down, so that would tilt this in the different modes. It does come with a charge cable as well. And I have this box that it would go into, and inside of it is another box, so it'll be very well packed. The reason why this says LG is because it was part of my phone package. But it is inside of that box is actually the DJI Osmo Mobile 2. You'll get it in its original packaging, and like I said, I barely used it. I think I used it once or twice. I used it a couple of different times to do a moving time lapse, which is kind of cool. But other than that, it's just been my backup, and basically just sitting in this case, waiting until my other one failed, which luckily it has not in the time that I've had this particular gimbal. Let's talk about how you can get entered into this drawing to win the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 gimbal. First of all, let me just say that my last giveaway, I required the person to either come get the board or pay for the shipping. But for this giveaway, I'm going to ship it to you. So everything's paid for. It is going to be absolutely free to you. So the first thing you need to do to be entered into the drawing is you need to be a subscriber. So if you're a current subscriber, you're already good to go. If you're not a subscriber, you need to make sure you click the subscribe button down below. It will say subscribed past tense if you are a subscriber. Also, you will need to like this video, so make sure you hit the thumbs up down below on this video. You will also need to share this video on some other platform other than YouTube, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any of those types of things. And the last step will be that you need to comment below and let me know you completed the steps, and also leave your Instagram username, because that's how I will contact you if you win. If you've completed all those steps correctly, I will reply to your comment and I will let you know that you've been entered into the drawing. If you have not completed all the steps correctly, you will not receive a reply. So that's it for this giveaway. Just make sure you complete all those steps to get entered. You can also leave in your comments ideas for future giveaways if you'd like. I'll take them into consideration. Otherwise, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week.